Alright, the first drill here is called the hip lead drill. You really just need a wall and a glove. If you'd like to have a baseball in your throwing hand, you definitely can. This drill is going to focus on the proper throwing mechanics in comparison to the lower half. We know we can generate power from the legs and the core. This is the proper way to start the throwing motion to your target, in this case your catcher, so that you can initiate as much leverage and enough accuracy to stay on top of your baseball. In the drill, you're going to start a few inches away with your glove side facing the wall. You're going to keep a good balance point as you lift your front leg, and you're going to allow the hips to lead your fall into the wall. We want to make sure the wall is a solid surface. If you notice that back leg stays fairly straight, nice and tall backside, the hips do not point up, and your hip is going to be the first thing to touch the wall. That tells me your hip is leading the drill. That's going to create good throwing habits down the road. The second drill is called the towel drill. You'll need a little hand towel or a cut up piece of a towel. So parents, you're okay cutting up like a 2 foot by 1 foot rectangle. You'll need a glove and then a chair or two with some kind of flat surface to snap the towel on. You're going to start by wrapping the towel in a bundled up edge, and you're going to put the towel between your index and middle finger and wrap the thumb underneath. That's obviously how you would hold the baseball as a pitcher or even on the field, so we want to keep that familiar. Your towel will then become your throwing object, except for you're not going to let it go. The towel should start on top of the forehand. In this case, we're working on the pitching mechanics. So your back leg is going to go on top of a chair or a flat surface. You're going to work on proper arm break, which should be down to up, slight bend in the apex of the throwing motion, and you're going to try to snap that towel down to the surface in front of you or your target. So you're working on that down to up. You don't want to pull like a bow and arrow or change your shoulder height. Stay nice and balanced. You're going to rotate, throw the chest at your target, and snap that towel down. If you have a straight arm, it's going to create what we call a dead arm throw, which one throws a lot of stress on your shoulder, and two, it doesn't maximize the velocity of your pitch to the target. So that snap is really what your feedback's going to be. If you want an extra challenge, you can push the targets further away from where you're standing. You want to have that soft bend in the front leg, as you can see that bending, and your chest and chin go towards your target. The further out you get, the more you have to work, which creates more of a finish in your backside too. You'll see that nice high leg kick. You can turn this drill into many different things. Right here we're working on some infield play, imaginary baseball. So again, the focus on the throwing mechanics, not necessarily the fielding, but you can always focus on good footwork. You can do a combination of different types of ground balls and different types of throwing actions. You're still trying to create that snap on the throw, which your towel will tell you if you're doing it right. You hear a snap, you're probably having good throwing mechanics. You can go into some backhands. You could even break it down into some catching drills. So this is just a throwing mechanic drill. We didn't show the outfield drills, but you can definitely do some shadow reps, catching a fly ball and coming through with the throw as well. Alright, so some things to review. We do want to make sure everyone is warming up. And by warm up we mean a combination of a light aerobic exercise, some dynamic and static stretching. Typically a 5 to 7 minute aerobic exercise, whether that's a light jog, a bike ride around the neighborhood, or if you have a jump rope, that's a great tool to use as well. And you want to do that for a few minutes to get the heart rate up and get your body ready to be able to stretch and avoid injury. Dynamic stretching could be things like butt kickers, high knees, squats, anything that can keep your body in motion, but also stretching at the same time. And then obviously static stretching would be your sit and hold type of stretches. So making sure we do arm swings, arm stretches, core and lower half. A combination of all of that would be recommended to avoid any injury. With these drills, we do want you to do multiple sets and multiple reps. So, 8 to 10 reps is pretty typical, and then you can add, more sets as you get better at them, or you need more. Last note is, we recommend you utilize video, and we're not talking in reference to the videos we're supplying, but we also think that recording yourself or taking pictures of how your form looks could be great reference points for your development. So if you have a parent or a brother or sister that can help you take some quick snapshots or recordings, you'll be amazed at what you can see in your own video, and it's also a good visual feedback for correction. Again, we hope everyone's doing well, staying safe. We look forward to getting on the baseball diamond. We hope sooner than later. When that comes, we hope that these drills have provided enough structure to keep you busy at home and getting you prepared for that. Okay. Thanks for watching. Stay in tune for more drills, and let us know if you have any questions. Also, want to know how you guys are doing out there, so feel free to post back with some pictures, videos. We'd love to see you guys getting out in the sunshine, even if it's just in the backyard. All right. Take care, guys.